Hey beautiful world, so today I wanted to talk to you about what happened last week. Obviously last week I said that I wasn't doing too well, which is true, and I'm glad that I was honest about it. Am I feeling miraculously better now? No, but I have spoke about it on a deep level with my boyfriend and at my support group as well, and it's really helped me to get it out in the open, and I've started to have new ideas that make me feel like I've found what might be wrong and therefore I'm starting to fix it. But the key thing there is that I spoke about it. If you keep things inside, then you never get it fixed. A problem shared is a problem halved, and it is a true concept. It is true. You should always do it. Just say whatever's on your chest, even if it's really hard to say, especially if it's really hard to say. But anyway, last week I said that I'll do a video about self-care, so that's what I'm going to do. Self-care is basically anything that you do to help yourself, love yourself, and better yourself, in my opinion anyway. And so, like with the bettering yourself videos that I did before, it's basically follows mind, body and spirit. So self-care in terms of the body would be your exercising, it would be eating healthily. Even if you just have one healthy meal a week, even if you just pick up an orange instead of a packet of crisps one time, then that's a way of you practicing self-care, and you'll feel good afterwards because you'll know I've eaten the right thing this time instead of eating some crap again like usual, and you will feel a bit better. Yoga definitely is something that I've started to do, as I've said on the channel, and it's such a huge thing in terms of anxiety and depression, and it's so key in self-care. So if you can put yoga into your routine, your weekly routine, then you're going to start winning at life, so do that. And also to look good, that'll be the last one to do with the body. So just if you're feeling down, make yourself look good. Put on some new makeup, put on a new outfit. Even if you have a bit of money, buy yourself a new outfit, I don't know. And it will make you start to feel a bit better. You can feel a bit more confident, and then that's going to do wonders to your self-esteem and to how you feel within yourself. So next is the mind. So obviously I've said about the meditation. So if you meditate when you're not doing too well, then you can find out what's going on inside of yourself. You should meditate anyway. I mean, self-care is something that you can do at any point, and you should always do at every point, not just when you're low, but especially when you're low. If you meditate, then that's a really good practice because you'll start to see something within yourself that you've never seen before. And meditation also, shifts into the spirit side of things. So it's mind and spirit that meditation will help you with. The next thing is to practice gratitude. Realise what is good about your own life, whether you write it down, whether you put it in a blog post, or if you just speak about it or whatever. If you say, I'm grateful for the fact that I woke up in a bed this morning rather than in the streets, I'm glad that I've got a job to go to rather than, struggling to make ends meet. Whatever it is, if you are grateful for what you have, then the universe will reward you by giving you something that you deserve. But if you're resentful and moaning all the time without even trying to change anything, then that's a bad practice, and you're never going to help yourself. You're going to always make yourself feel lower than you could do. Even if you're in a crappy situation, there's still good in your life, and you just have to find what it is. The next one would be to definitely to write more or speak more. Like, you need to communicate in some way or another, because if people who are in distress in their mind are definitely people who don't get it out. They need to write about it, they need to speak about it, whatever they can, whatever outlet they can find. They need to find an outlet in order to get out what's inside, which can be really good for your mind. So that's one thing. The next one would be to definitely connect with other people. So that's kind of the same as communication, but socializing is so important when you're low. Like, I went on a night out this weekend, and it's my first one in a while, and I had a really good time. It wasn't anything special, but it was just a really good time to do something different and be around people rather than being a hermit inside my house as I usually am. I have social anxiety, so I get that going out isn't fun for us sometimes, but when you're going out with the right people, it can really work. So give it a try, find out some people that you can go with. And then for the spirit, you definitely just need to see what's going on within yourself. You need to do the meditation. You need to ask yourself, who am I? Who do I want to be? What's going on inside of my mind? What do I want from life? And if you practice following your passion, so obviously with me, like, I need to read more and I need to write more in order to be an author, which is my passion. If you know what your passion is, then pursue it. And if you don't know what it is, then you need to try new things in order to find out what your passion might be. So if you're not trying anything and you don't know what your passion is, then you're not going to find it, are you? Like, you don't know if you're going to be a star baseball player if you've never played baseball before. I don't know, I just think that people should try find their passions a bit more, especially if you're young. Definitely can do it when you're older. I mean, it's stupid when people think, oh, I'm 50, I can't change my life. Yes, you can. You are always in control of your life, and as long as you keep that in mind, you will win it. You will win. So the self-care is reading, it's yoga, it's instead of watching TV, do some meditation, do some exercise. It's eating healthily, it's speaking about how you feel, and it's getting outside of your mind and outside of that hurting self and connecting with the world again. So practice self-care every day, even if it's one thing off the list, if it's all of them. I don't know how your days work out. Every week you should be doing something in the way of self-care and bettering yourself and feeling strong within yourself. It's basically, you just need to know yourself in order to heal yourself and keep yourself strong. So see you next time, and I'll tell you how I'm feeling, how I've been practicing the self-care, and you better be practicing it too. See you next time, guys. Seek peace.